crack it.
What's up guys, it's Riley here with the new video. So today it's my day off and I'm going to do a quick review of the springs that I'm sitting on now. I have no longer stock height. I went ahead and dropped it, and I'm going to give you a quick review as a amateur. I'm not a pro. I don't know everything about cars, all that kind of stuff. This is for everybody that's new to cars, you know. Like I said, I don't work on my own car, so I don't know everything about them. So this is just my honest review on how it feels to me, the difference from stock to how I'm sitting now, and we'll see how it goes. So I had to stop and get a real quick drink real quick. It's my morning coffee. Since I don't drink coffee, this will do just to wake me up. And cheers to everybody. So let's get this review started. Yeah, okay, so the springs are pretty good price. Mine were about like $220 something, and you can't beat that price. I mean, you can go with coilovers, and I'm assuming it's a better ride quality and all that kind of stuff. Like I said, I'm no expert. This is actually the first car I've ever lowered, so this is all new to me. So I just picked the springs first because I wasn't even sure if I was gonna like it driving around with the lower car, and I know I'm not like slammed to the floor and none of that crazy stuff, but it's still a big difference compared to the stock height. I mean, in the way that you're gonna drive and the way that it's used to it. After a few drives, it really doesn't seem to be bothering me that much, and you really don't scrape unless you have mud flaps, because I do have mud flaps, and my back mud flaps are always scraping pretty much anywhere I go. And I'm gonna go this way because there's a cop right there. Oh, he just went straight, and I don't know if he's gonna try and pull me over because of the GoPro I have right there. But anyway, back to topic. The ride quality doesn't change that much. I mean, it was hard for, I couldn't even notice it at first since I started hitting the bumps. Just broke some guy's neck right now. It probably goes to like a 10% change from the stiffness, I guess. It's nothing too dramatic, but you really, if you're new to it like how I was, going with the springs so you can test them out is not a bad option. And for only 250 bucks, I mean, you know, with shipping and handling and all that stuff, unless you have a shop near you where you can pick them up, it's a pretty good deal. You get what, it's a pretty good bang for your buck, I guess. It's also going to depend on where you live. Where I live, most of our roads are pretty clean, pretty smooth actually, so I don't have to deal with too many potholes and none of that stuff or cracks on the pavement. There is some streets here where I live that are a little messed up, but like I said, it's only a 20-second thing that your car is jumping up and down, but it's nothing that you can't get used to, or it's nothing that's gonna annoy you pretty quickly. So my opinion now, cheers. On the freeway, I learned, especially yesterday, was the first time I drove it on the freeway lowered, that you really need to be a little more careful on the freeway, because those are that's a road that you don't know unless you drive the same freeway like every day. Then you know where the bad spots are or not. But yesterday I was driving down to LA areas, and I was speeding because I was trying to get off at an exit, and I was going, I think, like 85, because I was like, you know, trying to merge into the exit lane, and I hit a bump on the road, and oh my goodness, my soul hurt. Damage to your car if you hit bumps going that fast, you know, because you're modified. You're not on stock. You're not to what the factory intended this car to handle. So it is a little dangerous when you're doing stuff like that. But my soul did hurt a little bit right there. But sorry guys, I'm really thirsty and I really need that wake up energy. Driveways here where I live, I'm not sure like in other places, but here we're in a valley, so we're like inside a bowl basically. We have mountains all around me, so we get floods a lot. So a lot of our streets and a lot of our, like, even to pull into gas stations, pull into places, there's dips that allows the water to go through so we don't flood, right? Lets the water run down. So those are a pain in the butt for me, especially with the mud flaps. My car itself hasn't scraped at all. It's just the mud flaps, and I'm glad I went with the Rally Armor mud flaps because they've been pretty good so far. So now I'm a little bit rougher street, and yeah, you can feel the bumps, you can feel every little crack on the floor. But honestly, if you already are thinking about it and you have that mentality of a race car basically, and you're not thinking about luxury anymore, it's not gonna bother you. It's not something. So when I'm trying to get into driveways, no matter how I go at it, whether I go straight, whether I go sideways, whether I make up some weird angle, and it's usually always my right back that's the one that scrapes, and that's with nobody in the passenger, nobody in the back. Even by myself, I still scrape that back mud flap. Oh, I just ran the yellow, turned red as soon as I crossed it. Anyway, is that bad? I guess not really. I mean, if you don't have mud flaps, you should be scrape free. But with me, it doesn't really matter. It's just the sound that you hear, I guess, makes it sound more dramatic than it actually is, because it's not really doing any damage or anything. The Rally Armor mud flaps I have on are really, really durable. I scrape those things every single day I go in and out of my driveway. And as you saw in the little clips I put before I started the video, it scrapes a lot, but it still looks brand new, so that's nothing to worry about. What's the rider quality? All the bumps that you're gonna be feeling, it's there. It's gonna be there no matter what you do on springs. And it's either a love it or you hate it. You're either gonna love how it feels and you're gonna get used to it, or you're just gonna completely hate it. But I highly doubt that you would hate it, especially if you're already thinking about dropping your car. Because once you see that look that your car gets, how aggressive it becomes, that look, it's not even gonna matter to you if you're a little bumpy here and there. It doesn't matter. Honestly, let's be honest. It's not gonna matter to you once you see how badass your car is gonna start looking once you drop it. That's my opinion on them. If you're thinking about whether you should drop them with springs or coilovers, if you have the money, obviously go for the coilovers. If you don't and you have around $200-300 to spend, go ahead and get these springs, and I guarantee you that you're gonna fall in love with them. It's gonna be a good purchase. It's a good investment into your car. The handling is a lot better when I'm turning, when I'm switching lanes. The car feels really sturdy, very planted. I haven't taken it to the canyons yet with this setup. Hopefully I do that pretty soon. But even just switching from one lane to another one, you know, aggressively, is a big step up from before. But yeah guys, if you guys have any other questions regarding the springs or anything like that, just go ahead and comment down below. Let me know what your questions are, what your concerns are, and I'll do my best to answer them. Like I said, I'm not an expert, but now that I am experiencing them, you know, at first hand, I've been on them for about I think I want to say almost 2 weeks already, and I really love them. I won't go back to stock. That was my biggest fear, that I wasn't gonna like them. And hey, sometimes you just gotta take that leap of faith, jump for it, and just do it. Alright guys, so to end the video, I'm going to leave you guys with a little pull from probably from second gear. I'll pull it. So here we go.